Yo, this is SVB, and this is kind of crazy that, I'm laying down here in bed. I got an 80-inch TV in the bedroom, and I got, the I Was Teenage Felon show. This is just crazy. I'm like on demand, as you see right here, and on demand. Right, let's see what happens. This is crazy. By 18, Sean was New York's #1 club drug plug. 1 year later, he was running an international ecstasy smuggling operation and making millions. Yo, this is crazy. Yo.
We were poor. I either was going to go without or try to figure out ways how to get something.
I used to tell Sean, you
Mom
either going to
Dukes.
be the senator or you're going to be the mafia's best hitman.
Damn, Mom.
I went to my first rave.
Yo, them raves are
I was
crazy.
addicted and hooked into the culture.
Anything Sean ever wanted
Bill.
to do is always like I want to take over the world with it.
I got hooked up with the top promoter in New York City. I was the plug, his drug dealer and his supplier. My drug business started picking up like crazy. It's a multi-million-dollar international ecstasy operation. I would get between 250 to 350,000 every 5 weeks.
Yo.
One night, I'm sleeping. All of a sudden, boom! They have
That was crazy
a
when it happened.
machine gun to my head, and I'm like,
Yo, this is crazy. This is iconic right here. Goes the chair.
my name is SVB, and on the streets of New York and the clubs, I was known.
Oh, they played me out.
Dude.
I'm just kidding. I knew that.
My name is Sean B. Bradley, and on the streets and the clubs of New York, I was known as SVB. Sean B. Bradley. That's what it was. There he goes. At one point, I was New York City's club drug plug. I was part of a multi-million-dollar international ecstasy operation between organized crime, gangs, Secret Service, DEA, and I've never, ever told the full depth of my whole story until now. Some shit like that. All right, guys. Whew.
Ooh. All right, here we go. Leo, Queens. Queens in the building. Let's go.
I was born in East Elmhurst, Queens in 1976. I'm a Leo. My relationship with my mother is very complex. My whole life, we never had shit.
My name is Anna Marie Rodriguez, and I'm Sean's mother.
Guys,
Sean was born with charm and personality.
Yeah.
He was a very good-looking boy.
Still
He
am.
had the gift for gab, and he was capable of talking to different people.
Chameleon.
My mother married my father when she was 17 years old, but they split up before I was born.
Crazy as hell.
They were just crazy toxic. My dad used to cheat on her, and she was crazy as hell, and so they were a match made in hell. My mother, after she left my father, decides to get into another relationship.
This
I
motherfucker's
met-
crazy.
My second husband, my son was around 2 and a half. I wanted Sean to have this positive male image. Unfortunately, as soon as I married him, everything was a nightmare.
He was a psychopath, and he used to torture me and my mother. Everything from, physical abuse, beat me, making us stand with our hands against the wall like we were being arrested, or squatting with our palms up. Just physical torture for hours.
One morning I woke up, I saw my son and I died. This kid was black and blue on every part of his body,
Yeah, that sucks.
including his ears.
Yeah. Oh.
One day living with him, he got in his head that I was gonna leave, so he turned all the 4 burners
This
on
crazy motherfucker, yo.
and just let the gas build
He
up.
was
and
in there
started
too, right? He
lighting
blew himself
matches.
up. This motherfucker
I
crazy.
begged him to please let my son out. I didn't care what he did to me.
The SWAT team had to actually come in.
Yeah, can
and
you imagine that?
extract
The
me and
SWAT
my
team
mother
had to
out of the
remove me
house.
from the house from this maniac.
I think that having a lot of this crazy trauma as a young person definitely made me disturbed, emotionally distressed.
God, as an adult, if I went through this,
You think?
what the hell did a little kid go through?
Yeah.
My mother tried to get me help in the best ways that she could. She tried to medicate me. She put me into a therapist. None of her efforts actually worked.
Oh, that's it. You guys got to watch the rest. 6-year-old con artist. What? What do you
I
mean?
used to go into my own little world.